Ну что ж, всем привет, с вами я, ThebyVittor, мы сейчас играем в Hogwarts Legacy и прохождение продолжаем. Как-то так. Что здесь поделаешь? Так, задание, исследование. Что у нас по заданиям? О, спасибо. О, это тоже спасибо. Прикольное что-то. 78% по заданиям. Исследование. Это что? Это просто эти, да. Здесь астрономические столы. Секреты какие-то. Ну да, я испытания там не проходил. Потому у меня 2 полоски древней магии. Походу. Лады. Поехали сразу. Зал картографии. Зал картографии.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
Наверное, получил.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed.
Что я там получил? Какая-то хуйня красная была. Вот это лишь. Да не вроде. Вот это походу. Или нет? Что вот такое вот, короче. Не знаю, я здесь похоже больше не вижу. Окей. Ой, ну и хуйня, конечно. Хотя...
More time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
Okay.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed. You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend
Привет,
with.
это Hogwarts
Of course,
Legacy.
the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio.
This place could do with a bit of pruning. Let's look around.
Ну да, покупать нужно. Пока что. Пока не взломали.
Confringo.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a graphorn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Не знаю точно, сколько она в рублях стоит. Но в гривнах стоит 800. Плюс комиссия. 718 гривен обошлось. А в рублях, ну, примерно до 2000, наверное.
Have you ever subdued a graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Да не идет. Так.
You can't question how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Окей, окей.
What do you say?
Да, блин, не то. Ладно. Можно и на этом полететь.
These rocks have seen better days. This must be the place. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
Ну, кого здесь нужно убивать? Ух ты ж, ё-моё. Еще и третьего уровня.
You are a fierce one. Good for you. Defender.
Давай. Ух ты ж. Это было серьезно, конечно, пойти сюда и взять лекалки. Наверное. Фига ушел ты.
Can't we talk about this?
Как я еще живой остался. Ну да. Блин, я думал, смогу пойти лекалки взять. Ой. Яблоки там были. Чем-то кощунски. Где ты? Да ё-моё. Оу, ты что, застрял? Нет. Так, это что? А здесь у меня и заводы. Ладно, нужно типа аптеки. Дайте мне аптечек. Так, где оно там? Где у нас здесь продавцы? Ты что продаешь? Ладно, непонятно вообще. Непонятно.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What is it?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty
Кто
creep.
вообще?
I need a little something.
Кто ты, человек?
You're right, the what?
Oh, I will. Ranrock's lot. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Тю. Вот это перемещение, конечно. Ну, давай, удачи. Да, она стоит покупки. Правда, оптимизация немножко хромает, но это такое. Это такое. Со временем починят.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Так, дай мне отвар. Все
You won't be
давай.
disappointed, I can promise you that.
Так, индурус еще взять. Блин, а как? Можно мандракор, в принципе.
So nice of you to stop by.
Так, а ну.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Завезла еще? Да, блин. Там
So
сутки
nice of you to
проходят
stop
лишь.
by.
Или сколько нужно мотать, а?
Let's have a look, shall we?
Да блин, до сих пор нету.
So nice of you to stop by. Let's have a look, shall we?
Да ё-моё, ты чё не восстанавливаешь
So
зелье?
nice of you to stop by. Let's have a look, shall we?
Понятно. Что-то у него это
So
не
nice of you to
работает.
stop by.
Куда же? Куда же его метнуться-то? Давай, Хоксмит. Ага, прикольно. Прикольно. Из-за шорца.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again.
Ну, думаю,
Farewell
6
for now.
штучек хватит.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. This place.
What was that?
Так, вставай, вставай. Что случилось? Она встать не может. Ага. Ну что, давай пробовать. И он такой красивый, зачем его убивать, блин? Так, что я брал здесь? Зелье, которое усиливает защиту выпившего. Покрывается корочкой, да? Прикольно это в роликах было. Ух, красота. Все. Закончилось зелье. Так, это что? Ну, вот такой себе, конечно. А ну. Прикольно. Даже на босса действует. Капец, я, конечно, сосредоточенный. Ага. Ай, больно. Не сработало. Это вообще, по-моему, не работает на нем. Ай, больно. Они.
I need your help, friend.
О, круто. Нифига.
Here we go.
Ну, в принципе, оно стоило того. Да.
Slow down now. There we go.
Верхом нужно. Ого.
Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his
Как это
neighborhood
бежать?
being invaded.
Шо, ребята?
Am I supposed to be impressed that you defeated a few trolls? Well, I'm not. You're...
Блин, это самый крутой момент в игре.
Go!
Пока что. Да, хоть дали выбор, и он что решает.
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
Slippery as a kelpie, they say you are.
Expulso!
This looks intriguing. We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
Oh, I shall enjoy.
Expulso!
Ну,
Time
разбег
for
прям
you all to
полный.
clear out.
Окей.
Expulso!
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Expulso! Incendio! Expulso!
Pathetic.
Expulso!
Thought you had me there.
Expulso!
Оу, меня даже сбили, нифига.
Incendio!
А ладно, ребят,
Expulso!
тут нужно с вами так разбираться.
Arresto momentum. Incendio.
Incendio!
Да иди ты,
Incendio!
что вы напали на меня?
Incendio!
Cost us outrage. Confringo.
Protego! Expulso!
Is that all their teaching?
Incendio!
Блин,
Expulso!
и жены, уроды, конечно.
That's the best you can do.
Incendio!
You'll need to be quicker than that.
Incendio!
Arresto momentum.
Incendio!
Levioso.
You will not survive!
In an ashwinder, no less. Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
Так, отлично.
Faster.
Бежали дальше.
No need to race now, my friend.
Так, это испытание сейчас будет, Илюша. Походу, да.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Так, воспоминания.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morgan, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Oh, Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
She's alive.
Да, это было очень жестко.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, The magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
До скорой встречи, да. Так, что там по заданиям? Схватка с Драмагором. Далее, ачивку. Остановите Ранрока. Встретитесь с Себастьяном и Анной за пределом Фелдкрофта. Ну, давай. Сейчас посмотрим, что у него там. Может, Авада Кедавру откроет. Авада Кентавра. Непростительное заклинание. Клинание.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Себастьян, ты где там? Опа.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Ну что, Себастьян, поехали. Поехали.
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the Ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the Ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the Ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl.
Окей, буду ждать сову. Давай. Так, кто у нас там дальше? С кем еще нужно поговорить? Мастерство владения палочкой. Окей. Кентавр и камень. Давай кентавр, потому что там тоже прикольно должно быть. Хоть и обычный разговор, но... А вдруг что-то интересное.
What are you up to now?
А почему на двоечку? А, ну да. Значит, на троечку. Просто быстрее.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I wonder if
Договорились.
you go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Сад лунных камней. Окей.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Accio! Revelio.
Здесь ничего нету лишь. Ладно. Здравствуй. Здравствуй.
Accio.
Почему такой агрессивный, а?
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
What is going on with them?
Confringo.
Так, это другим нужно.
Bombarda.
Лунный камень. Где ты?
Revelio.
Так, сюда нужно бабочку. Что это за птицы такие?
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Revelio. Accio.
If the Moonstone is here and so are Fwooper's, I wonder if it's being protected. Why am I not surprised? First the Fwooper's and now this.
Здесь нужно в нужном порядке, да?
We need to find moths for those spinners.
А, это мотыльки.
Accio.
Вот ваши мотыльки. Подожди. О, не то. Не то.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Cabalso.
Так, первый есть.
Accio.
Пока здесь ничего нету. Ну ладно, денежка есть. Так, какое положение для вот это?
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Чего не открыл? Вроде ничего не открыл. Так, давай.
Accio.
Ага, вот еще один.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Cabalso.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Если отсюда заберу, то он, получается, закроется, да?
Lumos.
А, нет. Ну ладно,
Cabalso.
проще тогда будет.
Accio. Lumos. Cabalso.
А что это открывает? А, понял. Ладно, нам нужно успеть тогда. Да? А нет, подожди. Да. Вот, блин.
Lumos.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
3 штучки здесь нужно. Первая пошла. А вот эту заберем.
Lumos.
А вот это походу закроется, да?
Lumos.
Не? Ладно. Очень хорошо.
You did it.
Геройчик.
Hoping we wouldn't have to do.
Почему вы такие злые?
Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Potato.
Злые топировщики.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Revelio.
Всего лишь? Подожди, туда походу нырнуть нужно. Ага.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Да, красивенько, блин. Так, все, остаюсь здесь жить. Красота. Да.
Given what swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
Да, вот он, лунный камень.
Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over
Куда
there.
нам спускаться? Ага.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
Так, хорошо. Это тут камень, ага.
I think we can safely safely say I
вставим.
know where the moonstone goes.
Поместить. Ё-моё.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around. Always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there. Acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Так, хорошо. 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 Что мы дальше берем? Роковая реликвия. Это что? Ага. Ну, давай на Оливандра с ним поговорим.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Хербольд. Угу.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Что это за похищение только что было, блин? Темы? Оу. Оу. Окей.
A lamb to the stick. What's this? No more hat. Was that supposed to be an attack? Oh, you're dangerous ground. Incendio! Come on. What? Rookwood. What? You made a great.
Your life ends here. Flash of inspiration.
I'll make you wish you were back at Expulso.
Прикольно. Можно всех этими бочками развалить.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
This has begun.
Expulso. Get out of this.
Good finger. Defender. Stupid.
Все? Все закончились. Какая авада? Ты что? Дядя, вы смирись. Ты не всем известный волшебник, который так орёт. Вот собака. Витечка. Витечка, к чему это все? Понимаешь, он мой тезка, ну блядь. Что так прямо жестко. О, курочка. Чего у него за щит какой-то? Блин, такой интересный. Оу. Ты задрал этот чувачок. Лети, мой хороший. Да какая кентавра? О, Витёчек, ты куда пропал? Что случилось? Ай.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an owl to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
А вот Акидабра, это ж непростительное заклинание. Зачем его использовать? Вот и поплатился мужичок. Да. Это что, последнее типа задание? Я ж надеюсь, нам дадут. Дадут нам этот. Потом поиграть. Чтоб я дополнительное задание так на стриме потом попроходил. Так, а как туда попасть? А, зал картографии, окей. Сейчас еще финал будет, если это финал, конечно. Я точно не знаю. Задание 80%. Завершите основные. Ну, по идее, да. По идее, да. Это финальное. Ну. Ну, хорошо.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
Так. Итак.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
Уже свои буры пригнал, блин. Нормально вообще. Кстати, вообще странная штука, конечно. Давай, профессор. Вместе начинали, закончим тоже вместе. Главное, чтобы вы живы были. Да блин, ты это упал. Да не искусственно. Что-то жестко прям так. Смотри, мне прям куча рябинового отвара дают. Да, впереди будет. О, профессор. Да вы мощный человек. Оу. 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 Двойной оу. Бам. 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 Оу. Извините. Ай, больно. Вообще-то больно, да я пройду. Меня зажал. Я здесь кидаю, как сучку какую. Ого. Давай, уходи. Ай. Вот это меня откинуло, конечно. Привет, мой дорогой. Ой. Ой. Что-то больно. Как-то цель взял. Как неправильно. Ой. Так, -1. Ай, зачем так? Зачем так жестко? Что он сделал?
You're no match for us.
Ты не того ты. Ой!
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Блин, он должен был поэтому стрелять, а он с соседнего. Блин, это их.
I see it, and I don't know.
Ага. Шика. А он прям очень близко действует. Сильно близко нужно подойти. Так, минус один. Минус второй. Фух, хорошо, а? Это было неплохо так.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Блин, очень много рябиновых отваров. Очень много. Что ж там впереди будет, интересно?
More goblins up ahead.
Not quiet. What have we?
Так, Ключевой альбом, да? Тогда именно этих нужно было. Хотя... Ах ты ж. Ты смотри. Решили меня на двоих сообразить. нечестно вообще. Отдай.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Так, отличненько. Дальше. Сюда.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Что оно так себе работает, конечно, под конец. Опа. Кто еще? Опа-на. Ох ты ж ё. Моё. Даже профессор Шарп. Ты смотри, профессор Уизли. Ого. Это... Прикольно.
They've got this.
Ну, у нее там защита от прямых сил, там профессор защиты от прямых сил. Там да, она дает. Ох. Сори, чуваки, это вы себе такую судьбу выбрали. А, там наверху чел здесь стоит опять. Ты что там замышляешь? Опять ты! Ну, ё-моё. Профессор Шарп. Помогай так-то. Да, это Шарп, профессор. Дай ему. Я так удивлен. Нормалечек. Красивенько было. Ах ты ж. Дрянь такая. Минус. Блин, никак не привыкну, что это чисто на ближние действия. Профессор палочкой в нос. Ух. Ну так ему точно. Ни хрена. Нормалечек. Да добивайте. Да, немножко паскудненько работает, но шоу здесь сделаешь. Есть такое. Да, палочка прикольная. Я понимаю, красиво.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
Да это не
I
конец.
can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
I plan to keep it secret for now. But in time, when I'm ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind.
Оу май гад. Ну, это было неожиданно, конечно. Вот и сохранили. А чё? То есть очков Саурона? Ну, типа того. Ух. Ну ладно, давай. Давай, блин. Здесь. Так, что делать? Победите Ранрок. Это что? Перепиа. Мой дорогой друг. Ой, то есть не друг. Не друг. Как я его должен победить? Что? Двоечка. Ладно. Ой, как здесь плохо работает. От этого не уйти. Блин, там Z нужно было. Ага, твою мать. Да блин, почему я пропускаю? Ну, вижу, что летит, а он еще нажимаю. Ну да. Алло, как ты? Почему ты не можешь? Ты заебал. Да за шо, ну ё-моё. Да ну, ты чё? Ну и смысл этого? Он же ему ничего не наносит. Постояли, пооткидывались. Воу. Так, а у меня есть какие-то зелья интересные? Блин, у меня ничего нету. Что ты спрятался? Что это такое? Шелкенький. Да блин, почему тут не можешь, блин, откинуть? Levitation, мать твою. Что ты за соплю кидаешь? Ой, кто... Блин. Тупо не успел подлечиться. Давай еще раз. Да. Я подбегаю. Да? Что это бессмысленный бой? Слушай. Так, красненькая должна быть. Или что-то типа того. Ага. Так, смотрел ты. Ага, назад их. Получил, блин. Непонятно. Так, твою налево. Фух. Да, это немножко сложнее, чем казалось. Дайте немножко лекалок, да? О, спасибо. Вы прям меня слышите. О, последний бой. Нет, больше не будет. Да блин, а чё, не долетело, что ли? Ага. Ну шо ты? Да блин, какого хера? Хе-хе. Даю. Рано я улыбался. Ага. Так нечестно. Вообще нормально. Вот я даже не долетела. И как мне рассчитать тогда? Ну и почему? А это какое? Непонятно.
Not so powerful now. Are you, Ranrock? Bombarder.
Блин, как мне рассчитать дистанцию? Красненький. Ага, фиолетовый. Да я же стою. Ага. Плохий в обраточку. Мой хороший. По красоте. Ну почему ты обратно не жук? Давай. Докинешь? Не успел. Это немножко тяжелее, чем кажется. Окей. Ух ты ж. Не скажу, что так удобней, но... Блин, да? Так как я должен ловить эти? Что, на приколе? Что за хрень, почему? Да. У меня хп нету. Вот это печально. Спасибо, блин. Спасибо. Твою мать. ХП дали бы. Что я тут сначала? С ХП без нихера. Есть ХП. Просто не видел. Разрабы понемножку кидают. Можно так сказать. Будет какая-то странная. Бам! Что тут? Надеюсь, я никого не испугал. Ай, больно вообще. Дай камушек я кидать не могу. А, вон есть, смотри. Я не матерился, но надо побольше. Они здесь оставляют стабильный раствор. Да, немножко. Получается, когда жизни мало. А вот, смотри, еще. Спасибо. Это самые заботливые разрабы, наверное. Ах ты ж. Даем. Ну и куда ты убегаешь? Там парочка осталась. Да ебашить тебя там все. Алло. Разрабы пожалуйста, оставьте один напиточек. Хоть где-нибудь. Ага. Добил, да? Вроде да. Здравствуй, здравствуй. Фух, ебать. Герой Хогвартса. Достижение. Ачивку точнее дали. Да, нормально. Немножко приболел, правда. Ну, такое, нормально. Сейчас уже получше. Блин, мне нравится здесь анимация лица, это просто... Особенно в некоторых моментах можно поорать. Сочувствую. Сочувствую. Не знаю, пытайся как-то отлинять.
Professor.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Мне тоже так говорили. На медкомиссию пройдешь, все нормально будет. Ох, ебать, а что это такое? Вы что, издеваетесь? Что за хрень? Ого. Прям очень пиздец. Ладно.
Charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
За профессора, ё-моё. Не знаю, если оно тебя отталкивает, значит это судьба, походу. У меня было пару раз так.
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
the rumors are true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait. What are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. I have a lot to think about. Let's speak again soon.
Нет, конечно, не было. Нахрен оно мне нужно? Точно не в этом году, поверь. Он никому не нужен в этом году. Это, конечно, дело каждого, но не знаю, точно не в этом году, поверь. Это того не стоит. Итак, поздравляю, вы завершили основной сюжет игры Hogwarts Наследие и подошли к концу своего учебного года. В связи с грядущими экзаменами СОВ, сейчас самое время проанализировать ваши успехи в заполнении руководства. Исследуйте мир вокруг, выполните все оставшиеся задания с взаимоотношениями и побочные задания, а также постарайтесь заполнить свое руководство, насколько это возможно. Окей, то есть нам... Ну да, нам возможно, в принципе, дальше играть. Побочки надо выполнять и так далее. Окей. Подготовьтесь к своим соу. Ну, то есть, да, основной сюжет мы прошли. По идее. Да, ну сейчас тебя могут куда угодно забрать. Это никого, поверь, это никого не останавливает. Типа то, что они там говорят. У меня такая херня была. Типа то, что они говорят, когда приходят с документами. Ну, типа на медкомиссию и так далее. Ты приходишь туда, а тебе там совершенно другое втирают. Это... Они еще те, блин, мудаки, поверь. Какой бы это стране ни было, ну... Да, здесь немножко осталось задание. Ну как немножко? 20... Ой, точнее, сколько? 11. Это 20... 22 получается. Еще 11, 22 плюс 10. Ого. Хера заданий, конечно. Не, я срочную службу не проходил. Как бы меня даже от этого отбивает. Так что мне это не особо близко. Ну, может, кому-то и близко. Кто его знает. Это все дело каждого и личное. Хотя вот какое-то задание типа есть. Бдительный взгляд Уизли. Мне нужно встретиться. Да? Ну да, это типа основной какой-то. Ну да, нормально. Ладно, а сколько по времени уже? 2 часа. Ладно, можно с кем-то еще поговорить и заканчивать на этом. В принципе, основной сюжет пройден. У кого здесь что было интересное? Поппи, да, точно. Поппи по жопе. Ой. О, кентавр. Ах ты. Ох ты. Мужчина. В самом
Do you
соку.
know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as
Нету,
the
я ее
seas,
потом буду делать.
and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
Ну да, по поводу ртути, да, там типа, когда читаешь, они говорят, что там очень прям пиздец опасно. Но на самом деле опасно испарение ртути. То есть пока она не начала испаряться и типа не всасываться там типа в стены и да, такое всякое. Если его по-быстрому собрать, то ничего опасного не будет.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers, the poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events, the cave with the moonstone and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
Ну да, в принципе, да.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Сниджеты. Ну, в принципе, да. Там той ртути не так уж и много прям, чтоб нести какой-то такой прям уж сильный вред. Ладно, я думаю, на этом закончим. Основной сюжет мы прошли. Потом будут, ну, только эти. То, что осталось. До конца придется проходить. Здесь задание 81%. Не так уж и много, в принципе, по заданиям. Всего лишь каких-то 19%. Ладно, потому что у меня что-то голос уже начинает охуевать. Да, ну не прям там 5. Хотя, так как они разговаривают, то мне кажется, наверное, да, все-таки. Если плюс еще проходить задания, какие там задания, ну, Луны, мистера Муна, ну такое, конечно, там, в принципе, я нашел способ, и на сайте есть моменты, где их можно поискать, но я там довольно много их нашел. Вот эти сундуки в подвалах, там всякой херни, вот это, да, вот это времени, конечно, занимает. Или вот это, используя музыкальную карту, чтобы найти сокровища, гиппогриф тоже найти сокровища. Вот это, да. Они отнимают очень много времени по поискам и так далее. Я полностью с тобой согласен. Диалогов здесь куча, и я, скорее всего, буду проходить еще раз. Но когда уже Game Voice сделает русскую озвучку. Это круто. Это круто. Они большие молодцы. Ну, на этом все. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Всем пока. С вами был я, ThebyVittor. Hogwarts Legacy. Какой кентавр, блин. Красивый, блядь. Не, вот довольно качественно сделали. В РДР классные лошади. Ну, это не лошадь, конечно. Это полулошадь. Ну, так, прикольно. Довольно неплохо сделали. Удачи тебе тоже. Давай.